Hey guys, it's Alina and
Hello there, cute sugar tits.
this video has been requested to me a lot since then, and that is things guys do that girls find attractive. These things are qualities, I suppose, that I personally find attractive in guys, and I mean, most of my friends are girls. I hang out with girls. I kind of know the girl species.
Is this going to be one of those tutorials on how to become a nice guy that women never want to fuck? While you certainly do know the girl species, when was the last time you actually kissed, dated or fucked another girl with a real penis? You certainly may know women very well, but dating women is a completely different story. You can be a great mechanic but a terrible race car driver. Here we're all about them rides. I mean women riding men. Literally.
This video is all about appreciating guys, appreciating the boy, the male species.
Oh wow, I think I finally found a no Walt. Fuck you, Sandman. I knew they existed.
So let's just get started. I love it when guys speak how they really feel. In society, guys are kind of made to feel as though they can't express themselves, that they can't show emotion because otherwise they'll look less weak and not strong. Don't know what that was. We can appreciate guys who aren't afraid to show their emotion and speak how they really feel, I suppose, instead of putting up this staunch front that they don't feel anything. And if you release your emotions to that one special person, that can make us girls feel very special.
When a man shares his feelings with a woman, it's like letting out a fart. It may feel kind of nice, but you essentially just poison the room and embarrass yourself. Telling a woman how you really feel may initially seem like a relief, but it can have a toxic effect that probably isn't worth the purging, especially if a man wants that woman to be around for long. Women think that the idea of releasing your feelings is something that's going to solve your problems or make you feel better. Oftentimes when you share certain feelings, you can make things worse. Some guys don't express feelings well through words, but they express them through actions. They call to see how you're doing. They take responsibility. They fix your bike or radio. A man's way of expressing feelings and showing love and affection is to ask you how your garage roller door is doing or how your air conditioner is working. Men show their feelings by solving problems and making sure that everything is working, while women show emotions and feelings by telling people how much they miss them and by giving out hugs and kisses. Except that unless you are dating a gay man, you will never get much emotions out of him, and if you do, the irony here is that you will quickly lose all your sexual interest in him because deep down, women don't sleep with whiny, feminine men.
I love it when guys make plans. They tell the girl what they're doing. They are taking the initiative and they're showing that they want to hang out with you. It's like, hey, I want to see you. We're doing this today.
I agree with you highly on this. There is nothing more attractive than a man who leads and takes charge. It can be anything such as picking a movie or choosing a dinner table. Most women do appreciate a man who makes plans and has no problems telling a woman what to do and follow him.
I love it when a guy has a sense of humor, but it's not at the expense of others. A lot of people, boys and girls, can be very insecure, and a way to combat those insecure feelings is by picking on someone else and laughing at someone else. Girls love it when a guy has a sense of humor. It's just them being themselves rather than them having to put down another person.
Here's a joke. Bill Clinton is walking out of the Kansas State Fair, carrying a pig under his arm. And on the way out, he runs into a farmer he used to know when he was a governor. The farmer says, "Hey Bill, what's with the pig?" Clinton answers, "I got it for Hillary." The farmer thinks about it and says, "Good swap." We've all seen situations where humor alienates people and creates barriers. The problem here, of course, is the kind of humor people use. Humor that disrupts and weakens friendships and relationships is generally some kind of a put-down humor in which there is a clear victim or a butt of the joke. This kind of humor always feels like laughing at rather than laughing with. It seems to be part of human nature to tell jokes which poke fun of other groups and individuals. Entire countries are often known for their specific brand of put-down humor. French love to poke fun at the Belgians. A favorite butt of Canadian jokes is people from Newfoundland, Newfie jokes, and so on. While I agree that sometimes such jokes can offend, but if people are easily offended, then they should grow a pair of balls.
I love it when a guy has motivation and ambition. I know myself and a lot of other girls, they look to the future. They kind of plan what their future is going to be like in their head, their wedding, their kids, everything like that. And it's quite an attractive quality to see a guy who kind of does the same thing. A guy who has goals and is motivated to get them.
When it comes to looking for ambitious men, women, unlike men, often want to find someone who is better off than they are. Women are looking for a man who is more successful than they are, has more money and resources than they do, and pretty much any man who can raise a woman's status. There is a reason why you never see supermodels dating cleaners or homeless men. Hypergamy is rife with women. Even when a woman is in a happy and long-term relationship, and even if she already has kids with a boyfriend or husband, if she comes across a man who is more wealthy, more attractive, and can provide a better lifestyle to this woman, then she will consider, and many women do, leaving her current man in order to be with another man who has more resources for her and her children. This is the warning to all men out there who consider a long-term relationship with women, and especially marriages. Think twice before you take that road. And what also needs to be mentioned is that a man is most successful in life when he's single. He has all the time in the world to work as hard as he can without anyone nagging him or slowing him down. Throughout our history, when great achievements were done or exciting things were invented, it was usually done by single men. A woman is like a time sucker for a man. If he has big goals and dreams, and now he's dating or worse still got married, his free time just got reduced from 100% to 1/3 or even less. The downward spiral effect here is that even if a man wants to be successful while he's with a woman, his woman will make sure that he only devotes a fraction of his time to become successful. Suddenly things like dinner dates, watching movies and going for a walk with a girlfriend take priority, and that new $100,000 contract can wait until next week. If he ignores his woman, then she will sooner or later leave him, and most likely with half of his assets.
Another attractive quality in guys is when you see them treat their mother or any other female family member really well. This kind of thing is a really good indicator as to how they treat the females in their family and possibly how they would treat you. This can be if he talks well of his mother or his sister, or if he just helps them out, he's like considerate and he's thoughtful and things like that. It's an attractive quality to see that because you kind of get a little bit of insight into how he's going to treat you.
Solid advice, Lena, but what if he was anti-feminist, trolled social justice warriors on YouTube, and refused to watch 50 Shades of Grey with his sister? Would you still consider him a potential?
A genuine smile from a guy. There is nothing better than see a guy genuinely smiling and genuinely being happy.
What if he likes to smile because he makes fun of batshit crazy feminazis? Would that still slide okay with you?
This next one, I think a lot of girls talk about this, and that is a guy who takes an interest in kids or animals. This is a very attractive quality to a lot of girls, let me tell you that. You may be like sitting there wondering why, but it kind of like indicates that you are capable of caring and protecting a family, and us girls, we really like that.
Oh, you are really sweet. No, I really mean that. You are adorable. I'm definitely starting to think you are Minor Walt. Fuck you, Sandman. She's the real deal. As a side note for men, especially men going their own way, avoid women who like cock rides and roosters. More specifically, the cock carousel riding women in their 20s. They will be back in their mid to late 30s asking to date you and look after their 2 children from a previous relationship.
And the last one, most importantly, out of all the things that I've said today, is just to stay you. Girls like originality. We don't want a boy who's a product of another. When you're wanting to make a girl feel special, be proud of you and be proud of what you're offering and the qualities that you have, because the right girl is going to notice these things and love them. Most importantly, remember that you don't need to come to these kind of videos to get approval from girls to know if you're like adequate enough. You are perfect just the way you are. Remain you, and the right person is going to love you for that.
In other words, what the lovely Yelena is trying to tell us is that if you're a short, fat, ugly and a shy man, then no pussy for you. However, it's very easily fixed. If you're also rich at the same time, then by miracle most women, especially the more attractive ones, will overlook your physical inadequacies because suddenly you're an attractive man she madly fell in love with. To summarize, money makes an average man become incredibly attractive in the eyes of a woman. The trick is to make sure that he has lots of it. Get rich or die trying. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I want to give a shout out to Sandman MGTOW. He has a great channel which inspired a lot of my work on this channel, and the man is a philosopher with lots of brilliant ideas and advice for men going their own way. So check him out. I'll put a link in the description below. He has something like 55,000 subscribers and millions of views, so clearly he has been around and knows his stuff really well. And don't forget, little guys like me, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I need love too, because I've just started. So anyway, cheers guys.